Hunt 41 is a celebration of American waterfowl hunting. The 41 species of ducks and geese are the roadmap for us to tell the stories of the various regions, styles of hunting, and most importantly, the people that representing this great pursuit of ours. This is the original series, The Chase for the 41.
Now, does anything else need to come out?
The Great Valley of Central California lies almost in the center of the state. It is more than 400 miles long and 60 miles wide. A long time ago, this whole area was a great gulf, an arm of the Pacific Ocean. After countless thousands of years, the Great Central Valley was formed. Decayed rock materials from the mountains were dumped into the gulf and spread out by the rivers and streams. Gradually, the gulf filled up with these earth materials. Now, all that is left of the old Gulf is San Francisco Bay. Far to the south in the San Joaquin Valley, millions of acres would have remained a barren waste if the men who settled this part of the Great Valley had not used their knowledge and strength to irrigate the land.
So here we are, we're at Mendota, and this is the sweat line. Pretty much where I spend majority of my hunting season, you know. Just grew up hunting here, and I love this refuge, and it's huge. It's just all free roam. There's pretty much every kind of duck hunter you can imagine is here. I never have the same hunt here, ever. I can't think of any one hunt that's the same out here. You get to hunt blinds, and that's rad, and it's really nice to have that security of you know where you're going, and no one else is going to be there. But here, it's like it's a race, and it's intense. You guys get intense. You know, a bunch of us rednecks racing for a duck. It's, I don't know. It's cool. It's part of the fun.
Here, shake hands with danger.
Shake hands with danger. Meet a guy you ought to know.
Kind of our game plan today. Me and Joel are gonna try to secure a pond, biking in, and we can move real quick and race it. It's not gonna be muddy yet, so that's good. So it won't bog down. And then what we're gonna do is the other guys are gonna have them hit the river and try to secure a spot on the river on the slough.
Shake hands with danger. Meet a guy you ought to know. I used to laugh at safety. Now they call me Green Finger Joe.
The spot's right there. It's right there, and I overshot it.
Let's head back.
We head back? Well, I guarantee that guy's in there.
Yeah.
So. At this point.
We'll see if it hooks around.
Probably not. Yeah, we can go back. This is a swampy corner.
Okay.
Yeah,
that sucked.
That's a rookie mistake. Morning. How many decoys do you guys have right now? And I think I see you guys up on the ledge. Is that right?
Probably. I see one light in that direction. Is that you?
See me flashing it? All crazy?
No, there's two lights.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that's me. So, I'm really excited to experience this. This will be cool. Been talking about it for a while. Trying to make their expectations extremely low. That's good. Throw it. You shoot your birds on refuge, in my opinion, is like You're working pretty freaking hard because it's hard. Come behind us, the wolves. Yep.
Man, they hit that call nice. They were just like,
Come on in. Blowings like that make you feel good about your calling. I saw him pull and I'm like, yes. And then that hen followed, or the drake followed. Hen went down and the drake was like, where'd she go? Came right into my barrel. You know, we have a guy hunting 200 yards away from us right here. You're gonna have a confrontation eventually out on these public refuges, but you realize these guys actually really love what they're doing too, and they want to have a good time also. So you just tell them, hey, I want you guys to have a good hunt. Where can I go? If you want to hunt here, that's cool. There's always another spot. Like we're on my number 2 spot for this pond, and this guy's actually not shooting as much as us behind us, you know. So it always works out. You know, everyone can get birds, and it just, you know, if you come here to have fun, why get in an argument over 100 yards from, or 200 yards from where you want to hunt? You know, it's just, and plus it feels pretty good to like be a part of someone else's success in a way. You know, yeah, man, you hunt here, I'll go over here. Good luck, have a good day. You know, it's rad. I think more duck hunters should think of it that way. If we all do, man, it makes it that much better for everybody. Thank you. This is a Drake cinnamon teal. They're just absolutely gorgeous duck. This guy just buzzed me, flew over those guys. They didn't see him. Came all the way back around. I missed. Well, I think I got a BB in him. He went down over there and he jumped up and I hit him pretty good. Really, you know, lucky to get that shot one day. I like to come back here because it's just less people, and you know, it's why I come duck hunting, go on an adventure. Super special place to me, and you know, this is pretty typical. Get a few birds, and yeah, but it's always fun.
Hey, that sounds like a tugboat. That's better. That's better.
How old do you think I was, Dad, when you first brought me out to Delta?
Probably 11, 12.
Yeah. We had, I remember some pretty gnarly days and storms.
Yeah, we got out in a couple storms here, and Ben got back in after the hunt and got home to his dad. He says, I thought I was going to die out there.
Get the bank right here and get in there, or we can get on the camera. About 3 feet here. This is pretty cool for me too, because I don't typically hunt on the big water on the Delta. You know, we like to get a little deeper and chase geese and see if we get lucky on a big grind or something like that. You know, we're not that far from crow-flies from the actual mouth of the bay.
The Sacramento, fed by many tributaries, flows from the northern end of the Great Valley to the Delta land east of San Francisco. And the San Joaquin drains the southern end of the Great Valley. Now we see that the valley is high at the north and south ends and slopes to nearly sea level where the two rivers meet.
bought my first A5 in 1968.
You still have that one?
Yeah, still shooting it. Yeah, they're just you know, rock solid.
2. Shoot one bluegill.
They're just tough to beat. They're heavy and they kind of recoil, but they're fun to shoot. Yeah, it's old truck tire. When I say the Rio Vista School, that's the rubber on top of the wood. That's an old inner tube.
So this is unbelievable. Got inner tube.
Then they paint them. They did ducks the same way. Mallards, pintail.
Redwood on the bottom.
Yeah. Or rubber on top of styrofoam.
Whoever knew,
Right?
Santa Cruz hippie redwoods
But those work. I mean, those
kill
work.
monsters.
Nice shot on that last.
That was awesome. Good shape, man. Nice and fat too.
Just to get like a lot of trigger time and see a lot of birds just doing it. I mean, I see why you guys are addicted to this. This is pretty freaking fun.
I figured it would be like this. They were flying over yesterday, you know. Pretty sick though. I didn't think they were gonna come in the decoy system.
I mean, it's pretty cool that like Corey hit me up. Like, I got this buddy.
I know, right?
And I knew these guys wanted to mix it up, try to get after some divers.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Rad how like, I don't know how duck hunter, I ain't never met you dudes, but here we are, sharing a
Killing
blind.
it, bro.
Not only am I smiling on the outside, I'm smiling on the inside.
The natural fertility of the Delta land has been increased by another system of canals and pumping stations, distributing water to 400,000 acres of rich farmland.
Always love coming here after hunting trips, and it's a pretty cool history here at this place. But as you can see, anyway, yeah.
He did it all in about 22-year window. He killed all that quick, filled this place up in about 22 years.
Is this Mr. Foster?
Yes, Mr. Foster. And that one was, for a long time, it was a world record. That moose.
Farther north, near the state capital Sacramento, we'll see how the farmers have made use of the lowlands bordering the Sacramento River. This broad river provides ample water for rice growers. Here we can see how rice is grown in China or Egypt. But this fertile rice field is in California. Huge fields are flooded, diked into large squares, quite unlike the small paddies of China or Egypt.
When the pintail limit was reduced to 1 or 2 birds, they started producing more and more closed-in habitat that the mallard and some of the other puddle ducks would prefer. And the mallard use picked up there, and the mallard hunting picked up.
Oh, nice.
What's that? Oh, you hog. Is that your second California spoonie?
It is.
Man.
I'm going for a full limit.
More than anything, it was the art of waterfowling. Not just the killing, not just the social part, but the art of fowling, waterfowling. You know?
Yeah.
I worry that we're going to lose that over time.
When I built my little quack shack, my wife and daughters started referring to our group as Triple D. Ducks, Decoys, and Dorks. Triple D. There was nothing here but a pasture. Then the old slough went through the property, and it was just, except for the little patches of open water, it was nothing but round stem bulrush. The government came to me and wanted to dig all this out and make these deeper ponds for Yuba City. Then it came to pass that I thought, you know, I could de-level that pasture and do just that. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in biological conservation, and then out of college I became a pest control advisor, and so I have an agricultural background from the School of Hard Knocks. They saw us for sure. See them flare? One of the first things I did was, of course, to plant the trees around the edge, and that was to separate the farm ground from my marsh so that I would create an area that the ducks would feel a little more secure in. Here's a woody behind us. As I stated before, ducks are far more sight sensitive than sound sensitive, so consequently that was step number one. And I was opening up areas to make ponds where it was solid tules. When I say tules, I'm talking about the majority was round stem bulrush. There was some cattail, a fair amount of cattails out here too. It's a drake. There you go.
Right on, man.
I got some phone poles out there that I staked underneath some of the trees. Just open water. I put under the trees to create loafing. And so it just creates a natural perch for the wood ducks. Before season opens, I can drive by and look through the openings of the trees over there in my pickup, and I can see sometimes as many as a dozen wood ducks on one branch. The food sources, although they are important, maybe not the missing link. They've got all this rice ground that previously was burned and maybe worked up, if possible, to being flooded. And here we are in January and we're shooting ducks that are full of rice. Furthermore, when I talk to the guys that hunt on my commercial properties that are rice fields, and how many of them say, gosh, there was a ton of birds on the property and we walked out in the morning and they one shot and they were gone. Well, where'd they go? In my mind, they're going to low-fall day because they've spent all night feeding. So my focus has changed to loafing. Hey, we should get that goose off.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Hey Ed, what do you think about that goose? Well, here it is. want you to think about this, guys. Now you think if you shot right over Tony, it would deafen you, right? Okay, we're shooting out at these ducks, at these flocks of ducks, and maybe we get one, maybe we don't. However, over the course of the winter, they become deaf. And so when you're calling these ducks and they don't come, that's the only logical explanation is that they're deaf. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, not there. What we do is we plant trees around every one of these blinds. All of these willows are below the frame of the blind. And then we come back with our zip ties in the fall, and we're zip tying those live trees. It's new pliable growth. And then we zip tie the live trees down to the blind so that it's going through, so it's a live tree that you're hunting in as opposed to a big brown spot in a green area.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about your marsh here?
I guess that I made it. I'd have to say absolutely that I made it. And when I moved here, it was a pasture, and then the rest of the area was just solid round stem bulrush. And I kind of had a vision, and I planted some tules out here in the marsh. Of course, I de-leveled this and made mounds and planted trees, and all the trees you see here, I planted them, my friends and I, particularly my friend Fred Bassett. And to be able to sit here on my own property and shoot ducks is beyond. It's beyond. I can't really put it into words. It's just a wonderful thing.
We got to spin the wheel here to see what we're going to do today. Oh. It's important. Oh man, that was a good spin. Here's a 40 Schneider sleeping pintail.
Had this cartoonish look, but he was a teenager when he made this.
Okay. Now just getting them into a.
Okay, then we're going to do widget. And I will tell you, the very first decoy show I ever went to was outside of Cleveland, Ohio. Stop. That's good.